This is Ford Racing TV.
Drivers say the fog is pretty, the visibility is good enough for racing at ground level, but I think the problem is from the control tower, they can't see through the fog down to the ground level. So, of course, we're thinking now, when the fog clears, we want to be full of fuel. We've already topped the car up once, maybe we'll have to top it up again. I'm sure the other teams are thinking exactly the same way. And probably the track isn't going to be so nice with this moisture. So I expect the next hour or two will be a little bit tricky. And I think they know that in the tower, and I think they'll take a conservative approach to it.
Well, unfortunately, it takes us green track time to recuperate, you know, the time we lost. But especially because our car is fast and it's good. But, you know, still just about 8 hours to go, and lots of things can happen, and, you know, we're not giving up. We're going to go for it.
Well, we've been 100% reliable. We had to change the nose because we got hit by a cone and by some debris from another car. We've managed to stay on the same lap without necessarily being as quick as those guys, but we've managed to stay on the lead lap, and we're just hanging in there till we get into the last 3 hours. I think there are people with more speed than us, but perhaps they don't have the reliability we may have. Let's see how it works out.
It's a little bit frustrating, to be honest, because we were fast. We were leading in the race at about 1 a.m. And another car hit us and broke our splitter, and a couple of other problems we had in the pit stop put us a couple of laps down. But like I said, we'll come back.
Well, it's been a nightmare. That stint was really horrible. I mean, there was a lot of fog. It was like in the middle of the night. I was really starting to fall asleep in the car because of the pace being only like 50 miles an hour. Visibility was zero, so it was kind of tough. It's kind of tough to know where we were going and trying to stay awake. And it was getting pretty cold in there, you know, because you don't have the physical effort. So that's all I can say. I mean, it was a really long stint. I think I was in the car for about 3 hours and 20 minutes. Can't say much about performance because I've been running behind the safety car most of the time.
I don't think I've ever driven in anything quite like that. Maybe a boat, but not a race car. It was so thick at one point that I couldn't pick up the tail lights of the car behind me. It was really actually even under the yellow caution was dangerous because you couldn't see in front of you at all. And I actually thought they were going to red flag it, but I guess they thought it would be quicker. But regardless, I spent the entire 3/4 of a tank of gas under yellow, and it was not my most pleasant experience at Daytona. But hey, it's time passing, and there's still some racing left.
Actually, the last stint was the toughest stint so far in the race for me. In the conditions, just the sun in your eyes, but more than that, the track conditions. After the fog, the track was quite slippery, and we put some scrub tyres on. We felt that may have helped us, but it didn't really work. Tyres came in about 10 degrees cooler. Car balance wasn't very good, so I had a bit of a struggle, a couple of moments. But you know, that's racing. We'll just get back on top of it.
Ford Racing. We race, you win.